Alright, same deal, same drill as you have been doing. Get max speed on that guy, and then see how close you can maintain that speed as you run through this one time, no repeat, and then with the repeat. Just keep doing what you're doing, exactly what you want to do. So I'm just curious how things will go with this exercise. Really, when I think this and exercise at the exact same moment, I say this. For this exercise, hoping this will push things further, switching between downstrokes and upstrokes, since we're changing it every 2 strokes. So, trying to think of anything else special to say here. If anything, it might be helpful to get this big bulk of this memorized somewhat, but I mean there is a pattern that's going on. So I think you said you know a decent amount of theory. So basically what I'm doing here is just, you got the root note, and then you go up to the 5th interval of that note, and then you go up to the 6th interval higher in key. So in this case a flat 6. Then here you get your root in 5th, and then the root in the 6th. Root 5, root flat 6, whoops, too far, root and flat 6 there, your root in the flat 5, and so on. So basically just I keep doing that throughout, and then, so starting on the A for the root note, and then second, so it's always like change root notes after every couple beats. So start here on beat 1, stays there for beat 2, and then beat 3. So basically, the start of each bar and the middle part, I'm changing where the root note is. And so basically it's just going A, D. So start on the A string, start on the A note, and then you go up a string, then you go up to the next note in key for the root note, and then you drop it a string, and then you go up to the next note in key, move up a string, over to the next note in key, drop down a string, up to the next note in key, move up a string, and then we go down to the next note in key, down a string, down to the next note in key, up a string, down to the next note in key, oh my god, there it is, down a string, and then down to back to where we were. So it's basically kind of like going like, you start off and you go up a string, up a note, down a string, up a note, and then eventually it starts going down the notes. So always, anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Let's see what we got here. So we'll run through this guy at the big chunk here at 60 and see if I think of anything to share as I go through this. Make sure I'm all in camera there. Alright, so 60, let's see. So far I'm not thinking anything special to say. Let's see, I think you got to 100 last time, just one time through. So let's play through at that pace here. Try it with the repeat. Alright, so 100 beats a minute. I think I changed the picking pattern. Okay, so that's going to be one thing there. Be careful of your hand wanting to do alternate picking instead of doing the down, down, up, up. So be wary of that. So I'm going to slow it down a bit so I can think about this a little bit more. Now you probably have an easier time once you start going faster because you'll have worked it up. And I have not worked this up whatsoever. So here's 80. Let's see have any insights to share on this speed. I really need to pay better attention. Here it is again. And then the repeat. So I think like the biggest thing, at least what I'm feeling there, is just a matter of like concentration level and making sure I'm going to the right spot within all that stuff. So yeah, that's all I can think of on this guy right now. But let's move on to number 2. Change this. Oh yeah, the old paradiddle picking here. So yeah, if you find these 2 bars to be extra troublesome to the point like every time you get to them, the goof ups happen, you might want to just like work on just these 2 on their own and then come back to do the whole thing. But let's see what happens here. Because yeah, when I was playing those 2 bars, it definitely felt kind of funny. And what helped me when I was putting this one together is kind of like what I mentioned on last week's video, how I'll like kind of move my head in the direction that the pick strokes are going. So normally when I give people this sort of thing, I'll just stick with that, where you do the downstroke on the low note or the low string, and then the upstroke on the high string. But I feel you're too advanced of a player to just stick with that for right now. So that's why I like kind of do that as like kind of a warm up into that where it feels backwards. So 60 beats a minute. We got down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Did I play that wrong? I think I did. Oh my god. That's why. My goodness. I am going to be resending that to you. That, well, hopefully you see this before you start practicing. That should have been like this. So basically it should be like a mirror, or not a mirror, basically like the same kind of pattern here. So on bars 1 and 2, it's supposed to be every time a downstroke happens, you're on the low E. And every time an upstroke happens, you're on the A. Sorry about that. This looks correct. Goodness. Alright, let's try this again. It's a good thing I was playing through it, so I could, of course I wouldn't have caught that. Man. No matter how many times I proofread things, sometimes, every now and then, I still miss it. Alright, here we go. 60 beats a minute for real this time. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Yeah, it does really mess with your mind. At least it's really messing with my mind. Switching what string, or like changing the, I don't want to say this. Basically like flipping this around to where like instead of doing the downstroke on the lower string, switching it to doing the downstroke on the higher string and then the upstroke on the lower string. This kind of like a mind twister, a mind teaser thing. Let's go to 120. So, and yeah, like I'm saying it kind of quiet, but yeah, I'm definitely saying like the down, up, down, down, up, down, up, just to help myself here. So just saying it out loud to reinforce what I'm supposed to be doing, it's been helpful. So again, it's a 120. 140. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 160. 180. Oof, I lost it. I lost it. Try it again. Woo, that is a tongue twister for the brain. Try 200 here. Ugh, kind of lost it there. Did you hear that? It got clunky. Try it again. Woo, okay. So, if this one feels extra difficult for you, extra challenging, there's a good reason for it. Alright, number 3, reverse gallops with string skipping. And again, so long as everything sounds right, that's the most important thing. It's the most important thing, as long as it sounds right. So, changing your hand position as you get faster is perfectly fine. A lot of people do it. Okay. So this is what it looks and sounds like at 60 for me. Double time. $160. Definitely helpful to watch the hand when you get faster. Here's 180. Oops. 200. 220. 240. Oof, that might be too much. So definitely feeling more arm to move the pick fast enough at those higher speeds there. So just as you have to use your arm at your higher speeds, I got to do the same thing and really start to push harder there. But yeah, that's definitely a breaking point there for me. And as you've experienced, your arm tenses up and whatnot as you reach your breaking point too. So it's common. Alright, let's give this guy a go. See if I can think of anything to share along the way. As usual, here's 60. I think I may have read that wrong. Let's try it again. I think I know what I did. I think I just cut those 4 notes out and jumped right there. Well, that's why I just counted it when I went, because I needed to tell myself what the heck to do. Alright, here's under 20. 160 coming up. $180. $200. So definitely feeling arm kick in to help out now. 220. Yeah, that's definitely getting challenging to maintain proper rhythm with the downstrokes there. Try 240 for the heck of it. So definitely having to concentrate a lot on that one. You know, same thing as usual. Just as you get faster, yeah, the arm's going to do more work to help push that pick. But, yeah, if any questions come up, let me know. Or you said you're going to send a video Thursday, and then I'll send a video reply back with new stuff. So when you do that, if you could like share with me, you know, just like hold up to the camera all the speed stuff that you write down, that'd be good. I remember for exercise, the paradiddle picking, we have that note that needs to be changed. So I'll send the PDF with it corrected, along with the email, or you can just, you know, cross it out and put it in the right spot or whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, I think that covers everything. But as always, any questions come up, let me know. And I guess I'll see you in your video and then in person in 2 weeks.